What type of job has you up before the sun? Eating your breakfast on the go? Dealing with those early morning commutes? What kind of person does this? Works these hours? At Simplot Grower Solutions, we know the type. We were founded by a hard-working farmer like you nearly 100 years ago. And we've been growing America's farms for generations. Grounded in your success, our local crop advisors help you make the most out of every acre. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable. At Simplot Grower Solutions, our innovation happens in the field, working side by side with you to develop field-proven solutions. We have exactly what it takes to get the job done. But we also know the job is never done. That's why we're committed to staying one step ahead. It's a before sunrise, after sunset kind of job. And we wouldn't have it any other way.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about... Perfect.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers.
Welcome back to action. Joined again by Cliff Barnes, or Barney, as he's affectionately known.
Yeah, some people call me that.
Some people call you that. Captain's out there for the A-team, Bennett Barnes and Wynn Harden. Let's see what happens on the toss here. Mustangs won the toss, elected to defer, so Mustangs will play defense first. Cliff, we talked about it in the B game after tough competitive losses last week. You're back into conference. A team you should be more evenly matched with against Bayou, one of your rivals. So you got two big matchups coming out of the gate here on the Mustang schedule.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I mean, we talked last week. It's kind of difficult sometimes talking about how good you play in a loss, but when you're playing such a good team in Jackson Academy, I mean, you just got to take the positives like we talked about all last week. So I think this, it seems like this more even match. Really good for the conference.
Lost, ran the table. So you're bigger than
yeah. Tonight.
Beautiful evening for football weather-wise. Sun is going down behind the clouds. We're on the top shelf of the rooftop of the home side press box. Mr. Manuzowitz is on the computer, so you should see your scoreboard, your ads that we have so graciously been with gifts of our sponsors. You'll see them across the night, commercials and some logos. So we appreciate all those sponsors who help us bring this live stream to you. We got camera operator Clint Dunn with backup camera operator Kent Mortimer if something should happen to Clint.
But
He's
I've been told
on go.
I've been told that,
or if Cliff gets out of hand, Kent is available to tag in. So go ahead.
I've been told that Kent is the president of the AV club, so if there's any issues, please let him know, and he will get them fixed. Not a problem.
Yes. He can be found most days in Kilmichael, Mississippi. But
at the mothership.
That's right. So we're going to set the ball at the 40-yard line and kick the ball off. I think it's going to go Graham Howard, Clayton Dunn, Braden Goss. 66 is Miles Beck. 74 is Austin Wiggins. 33 is Walker Goldberg. 50 Strain Howard, 1 Charlie Powers, Jackson Dunn, and Wyatt Moses. Kick is going to be done by Branham Barlow. Mustangs had a mishap on the kickoff last week. Barney, we don't need to start off with that. So,
No.
but Branham kicked it pretty well.
Looks like they did a little bit different lineup on the kickoff team.
Looks like he called a fair catch there at about the 37-yard line. Take all back what we said, Kent. First down and 10 for the Bayou Colts after the fair catch. Mustangs will bring on their first team defense. Bennett Barnes playing linebacker. Graham Howard.
I think they moved Bennett to defensive end.
They're play defensive end?
Yeah, they're switching it up a little bit. I think they're trying to contain some speed. Bennett was telling me a little insight from the boys. They're putting him on defensive line. We'll see how it changes. You can see a little bit of a defensive lineup change.
3 wide receiver. I'm understanding the Aiden, I believe I'm saying it right, Borganelli, number 2, is, and they're going to jump off sides to Mustangs a little over anxious right there. Good idea by the Colts to kind of take advantage of that.
Yeah, a little eager to get the game started. But, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I think they're changing up the defense a little bit tonight. Their concern is with the running back, Bordanelli, I believe, in his speed. And so if they can contain the outside, maybe box him in a little bit, they might be able to force up the middle where the beef is. So I think that's what they're doing.
Turn them into some help. Brandon Barlow, near side cornerback, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. The give is to number 1, and Bennett had a hand on him, but couldn't bring him down. Upset with himself there, but that was a good effort. First down play is going to go right to the sticks, maybe just short.
Looks like about a foot.
I think they're going to have a measurement here.
Yeah, that looks like no. They're going to get
first down and 10 after the penalty and 5 yard gain, I should say. Let's see, in the middle there is 13, William Litton. Got some action last week, getting the start tonight. Walker Goldberg played some linebacker last week. He's down on the defensive end position. Win Harden. 72 is going to be Clayton Beckwith.
Yeah, what a good interception last week by William Litton. Good to see him getting some playing time.
Bordenelli out to the left of the quarterback. I'll try to get his name. I don't have a roster, so I apologize. Fake inside and is wide open there. Clayton Dunn there for a tackle after about 10 yards there for the Mustangs. That's what you didn't want to avoid. What you wanted to avoid, Cliff. Gave him a big hole to run there, and you got your free safety there having to make a tackle.
Yeah,
not ideal.
Totally set up by the play before. You know, they got the first down. They were worried about the sweep, and now look what they're doing. It's like they're going against their game plan from last week. So good coaching so far. 2 plays in.
That's right. Shotgun formation is going to be a first down 10. Sticks say 4, but that's incorrect. Read option there. Bennett's going to catch it from the backside, and out to about 2 yards. Good pursuit from the backside by Bennett. Gain of about, call it a short 3. Going to be set across the midfield stripe at the Mustang 49. So Colts in Mustang territory early.
Yeah, moving the ball with ease right now. They got to shore up that middle, right?
That's right. Mustangs need to try to get a little more physical. Strain Howard in there at defensive tackle. Graham Howard, Brandon Barlow, the near side DBs. Aiden Valente out to the far side. Clayton Goss in the back. Going to jet sweep there to number 1, and good job there by number 8 is Benz Porter. Met him, and very short gain, maybe a yard.
Yeah, good play. Absolutely good play. Good containment, played his position well, and ball came right to him. Good job.
Benz is playing a little out. I guess that's going to be an outside linebacker, maybe strong safety. I don't know what you want to call him, but he's kind of a rover. Good physical player.
Call him an athlete, right?
He is an athlete. Yeah, a lot of these athletes out here playing wherever they need to be. 3rd down and 7. Big play here in the opening drive for the Colts. Mustang defense looking for a stop here. 4 wide receivers in the formation. 1 running back set to the left. Back to pass. Throw is complete to number 1. Missed a tackle, and Clayton Goss is there to bring him down after first down yardage is gained. That was a good throw and catch. Big receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. What another good play call by the Colts. Good little fake up the middle, and it gave him just enough time to complete a good pass outside.
First down and 10 at the 30, just inside the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. Kind of got us on our heels right now. 4 wide receivers, spreading the ball out, spreading our defense out. I'm going to have to make some open field tackles to get them out of this. Hope they make a mistake. Running back to the right, jet sweep coming to number 1. That's a hold out there. Don't call it.
Brandon Barlow came up and made a good stop from the safety position.
Ball is set at the 31-yard line. Looked like they were grabbing the back of a jersey on the other side, but.
Yeah, it definitely looks like runs are going to go to the right side of the line tonight.
Well, you know, this is kind of Bayou's MO. They're big and they're fast, and they're going to want to get you spread out and take advantage of that, get some men in motion, get some jet sweeps, and then they'll fake those like we saw earlier and then bust you inside. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. Low snap, and going to be mishandled, but the quarterback's going to make something out of it. Good positive yards. Mustangs had him in the backfield, couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, would have got a good opportunity to kind of maybe stall the drive out a little bit, but he smartly picks up the ball and makes something out of it.
Put his head down and saw some running room on the left side. 3rd down and 2.
That would have been nice to have 3rd and 7, wouldn't it have been?
Yeah, that would have been ideal. Not the case. 27 ball at the 27, 3rd down and 2.
Big stop here.
Going with 2 tight ends set, 1 running back.
They got a fun offense.
Yeah, they hadn't even the featured back, and maybe that's what was the case. They knew we were going to be keying on Bordenelli, and it's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, got to
call
think about
by
it for
the
a
Colts.
second. This is a pretty big play for them, and we need a big stop on our side. That's absolutely correct.
We're going to stay here. We're on YouTube. I need to tell you, if somebody's looking for Facebook, we're not on Facebook. We are on YouTube. So if YouTube is not working, let us know. But it appears everything's a go from our end. So maybe everything's good. Yeah, everything looks good from our end. So check YouTube and Pill Academy Mustangs. It should be there. If that's not the case, let us know. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter, Barney, because they've kept the ball pretty much on the ground.
Yeah, other than that one play and that one pass play that they had, jet sweeps, little couple runs up the middle, and then a fumble rooski, I guess, to for the quarterback.
Yeah, we'll call it that. A busted play and made some positive out of it. 3rd down and 2. Going to stay in that two-tight set with a H-back blocker in the left side. They're going to run behind him and get the first down. Ben's Porter, Clayton Goss on the tackle for the Mustangs. First down, Colts.
That young man didn't check up.
No, he hit that
got
hole.
a head of steam and hit that hole with some force. Wasn't afraid of anything. What a solid run. We're going to have to step up our defense, that's for
right.
sure.
Ball at the 21-yard line of the Mustangs. First down and 10, 2:43 and running. First quarter, Bayou doesn't appear to be in any big hurry.
Now eating up clock, doing a good job of it.
Bordenelli set to the right. Hope I'm saying that right. Number 15 is the quarterback. Hadn't heard his name yet. I'll try to pick that up. Going to go back into the pistol formation. Give is to Bordenelli. And Bennett Barnes is that play was too slow developing for Bennett. Good job there by number 62. Walker trying to get a fumble up, but not so.
Yeah, he was trying it. 62 got shot out of a cannon on that one. I think he's a little angry.
You know, that was he kind of read that play well. Like I say, it was slow developing, gave him time. I don't think they're going to they may run that at him next time and see if they can take advantage of that. But
they ran into that motion back, and that's what paused it and slowed it up.
2nd down and 14. Good first down play by the Mustangs. See if they can keep them behind the sticks here. Back to the familiar one-back set. Big hole there, and he's got running room inside the 15 to about the 14. That's just too easy.
Candy from a baby. I mean, really. I mean, that was a huge hole. They kicked out 62 on the defensive end in the hole. You could drive a Mack truck through it. That was really, really well executed.
3rd 3 from the 14-yard line. Colts are going to hold this ball for most of the, if not all of the first quarter, coming up on a minute to go.
Yeah, I think we've said this now 4 times. This is another big 3rd down.
Yeah, they've converted the last 2.
What a moral victory would it be if we stopped them here? Shotgun
set. Again, inside give to Bordenelli, and he's going to carry Mustang into the, not quite to the end zone, about to the 2. 1st and goal. He's just, he's a good-looking runner, Cliff, and he is hitting that, if we're not going to get any hands on him at the line of scrimmage, he's going to be fully gassed and be all trying to say full speed by the time he gets to secondary, and that's a tough ask for a secondary to bring him down like that.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure something out on that hole. You're right. I mean, absolutely. I would think the give's going to be the number 2 right now.
They kicked the end out there, and he walked through again. So, touchdown, Colts. Take an early 6-0 lead, 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. And, Coach Acey's going to have to maybe kind of rethink some things on his defensive front, challenge his guys to get a little more physical, get off some blocks, and maybe, kind of plug some holes.
Yeah, I would say definitely some adjustments are going to have to be made, or this is going to be a long evening. You're right.
Number 20 on for the PAT for the Colts. Slow. They're going to like they were faking it.
And we picked it off.
Not sure if that was a fake or just it was a really slow snap getting back there. William Litton is going to go down as I'm going to give another interception. Not sure if that's accurate, but he did pick it off, fell down. So positive play for the Mustangs. That could come back to haunt the Colts later in the game if the Mustangs can convert some drives here.
Yeah, I almost thought the way that play was developing and the way they drove the ball, we kind of pushed that receiver a little bit by accident, bumped into him, and I was just like, okay, here's the pass interference, but they didn't call it. We got a little interception out of it and stopped the two-point what we think is a two-point conversion.
That's right. Hayes Brown and Ben's quarterback deep to receive. Be interesting to see how the Mustangs come out on offense, Cliff. If you remember last week, we kind of sputtered around, and then we found something that really was working. I asked was bringing the boys home for football. I said, what do y'all call that? And I think they called it power maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a set where you bring in 2 tight ends and 2 backs and just really kind of push around. I would think, the way they kind of pushed around J.A. last week, they should be able to do that if they have with the same success. But I'm sure Bayou has probably seen that film and are probably ready for that. So we'll see. But they had some really good success with that formation last week.
It was a dangerous combination. I mean, they would they had, 3 or 4 options from that they could use. And so, handed up the middle, Walker and Hayes would put their foot in the ground and gain another 7 to 15 yards. I mean, it was a fantastic offense.
Yeah, we had
hard to read.
Walker Goldberg ran it well out of that. Ben's Porter, Hayes Brown had a touchdown run out of that. Yep. And Clayton Goss ran some out of that after. And be interesting to see, we got a young quarterback played who got some a big game under his belt last week, Tate McClellan, and see kind of how he adjusts from one game to the next. That was we talked about it all last week, how tough of an ask that was. Ball is teed up. Hayes Brown's going to take it at the 20. Going to have an opportunity for a big return here, and he got a hole, and he made number 72, and he said, "No,
Closed
sir."
that up. We're both holding our breath for about a second, and then all of a sudden 72 just steps right in.
Yeah, if he gets around him, I think he's maybe still running. But good return, good field position for the Mustangs at the Colt at their own 39-yard line, I should say. So Tate McClellan, 8th grader for the Mustangs, going to come out. Starting up front is going to be, looks like the same offensive line. Miles Beck over the ball. Bennett Barnes at guard, Win Harden at tackle, Charlie Dunn at tight end. They are going in that big set, but now they're going to come out of it. Go trips right. Shotgun set. Going to get the call. Colts look a little confused. Snap is out to Walker, and he took a step before he hauled that in, Cliff.
Ooh, you know what? I kind of like the play call, though. We passed it, twice last week, and one of them was an interception. And so a little screen. That was good.
And, you could see them, the Colts were ready for that first formation, and then we shifted out of it, and they were kind of adjusting on the fly. I don't know. I'm not sure what Walker could have gotten that he caught it, but he kind of tried to run before he caught it. That's a common mistake with these young guys catching the ball, ready to go. Going to go back to a wishbone here. Get it to Hayes Brown. Got good hole, but it closed up fast.
Wow, did that close up fast. I mean, that was looking like a 5-yard gain, and it's going to be a 3-yard gain. What a good defensive stop that was.
That's right. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Mustangs run 2 plays. Colts have a long drive and go up 6-0. So we're going to take a break, run some ads, and we'll be right back.
Across the state of Mississippi, so into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
All right, we are back. Start the second quarter. Mustangs are going to turn around and go the other way. Swap sides here. Big third down early on. Don't want to give the ball right back to that offense. And you need to keep your defense off the field. Although even though some of these kids are going both ways, you want to keep a drive going. Just try to get some first down yardage here. Aiden Valente, Hayes Brown coming to the right. Graham Howard to the near side. Graham Howard out to the far side. Clayton Goss. And Coach Acey didn't like something. Not a good timeout there unless he just didn't like the formation or something. Don't want to have to call timeout right out of a quarter there, but maybe he saw something that in the defense.
Hope so.
Yep.
I mean, I hope so. That's the last thing you want to do is call a timeout coming right out of the quarter. You want to be able to run it. But you know what? Let's look at the positive. Maybe he wanted to see what that defensive was. He called it what he thought was a really good play just in case they were in a set. They changed it up on him, and so there you go. But you should have a play to be able to signal in instead of calling a timeout.
And I think he knows, again, it's 3rd down and 7.
Pretty important down.
Pretty important play. Mustangs will be able to punt the ball here if they don't convert. But you want to be able to sustain a drive and get a first down. And momentum is definitely with the Colts right now. A 3 and out would definitely not help that situation. So McClellan comes back, same formation. Valente going to send Hayes in motion, going to give it to him. Got a good block there from well, he stayed on his feet.
Wow.
But could have gotten tripped up for a loss, but he got spun around, and by the time he kind of got his feet back set, wasn't able to get anywhere. That's going to be 4th down and about 6 at the 49. Mustangs look like they're going to – well, no, Clayton's going to back up in the punt formation.
Yeah, Clayton's dropping back. That's just it looks like we've got to do some blocking. I mean, you know, that first man may need to get a hat on him so we can get a few more positive yardage.
Clayton punts off to the right. Going to take a Mustang bounce, and Wynn Harden's going to down that inside the 30 at the 29. Good defensive start for the Colts. Mustangs going to have to step up here, Cliff, and keep this game at 6-0 until we can get our offense back on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable. You know, they moved the ball really, really well on that first drive. But, I mean, they had a couple of, 3rd and 7s and, 3rd and 4s. And I think there was even one longer than that. So we can stop them. It's just a matter of just putting 3 solid plays together. I mean,
that's right. We are going to, let's see. We recognize some of the cheerleaders in the B-team game. We're going to give the dancers, junior high dance team, a shout-out here. And fake and going to the right, got a man wide open there, 33, and tackled there by Brandon Barlow. They're mixing it up very nicely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, last week I think with the competitor they had something kind of like we did, Hartfield. I think they only ran about 6 plays. It's almost like they didn't want to show anything to us this week. And I think they've done a good job of that.
They absolutely have. 2nd down and 1 to go for the Colts, moving the ball pretty much at will right now. Good-looking ball club here. Mustangs need to find an answer on defense. Inside give to Bordenelli. That's a good job there by 54, Wynn Harden. Probably going to be a first down. Walker McGoldberg in there on the tackle with him.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. But you know what? We're going to look for a positive, good stop, because in the first drive he was running at will 4, 5, 6 yards on that play.
That's right. 1st down and 10 for Bayou at the ball set at their own 40-yard line. I'm going to give a college football report. West Virginia 7, Pitt 3. If any Mountaineer fans are out there listening to us.
Or the gamblers.
Or, yeah.
Or, might have a couple of dollars on the game.
Give is to, and it's going to be stacked up there. Good job. Good inside pressure by the Mustangs. Let's see.
He was 2-3 yards in the backfield on that one.
Is that 74? Is that Austin Wiggins?
Yeah, what a great he shucked the offensive lineman, got back there pretty quick. Fantastic. We need more of that tonight.
Yep, call out Walker Goldberg, too, who's in on that stop. I believe that was Austin. So, 2nd down and 11 for the Colts. Mustangs have held them for a couple of drives, got them in 3rd down situations, but hadn't been able to stop them on 3rd down. So good start here. The fake is
same play.
Man open.
What a great play.
Number 82.
Still a little short though.
Yeah, same play, threw it to a different receiver.
They have 2 crossing across, and what a good design play.
Yep, 82 came out of that tight end spot, and going to come at. Listen, these 3rd down and 2s, 3rd down and 3s are not very. They're pretty easy to convert. Mustangs need to get them into some 3rd and 8s and 9s. Colts come to the ball again, not in any hurry. can't score if you don't have the ball. That may be their philosophy right now with the Mustang offense.
That'd be mine.
Yep, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Give this to Bordenelli, and he's going to have the first down. Not much more, but he's got enough.
Yeah, it's hard to stop. 3rd and 1. It's hard to stop.
Yep, Bennett Barnes in on another tackle.
If anybody can hear me over on the softball field, could we have the kids get off the softball field, please? All the kids off the softball field.
We got it. Got called out right there. First down and 10 for the Colts at the Mustang 47.
Those have to be Bayou kids. Our kids would never do that.
No.
Never do that.
Shotgun set, Bordenelli to the right, 2 wide receivers to the right as well. H-back left. Give this to number 2. Big hole. And he's got running room to the 20, to the 10, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds there inside the 5 by Clayton Goss. Good-looking running back, Cliff. I don't know what else to say.
I think your slight laugh said it all. I mean, it's just he's doing whatever he wants to do to us. We've got to make some adjustments to fix it, but I don't know what adjustments you can make. He goes left, he goes right, up the middle, to the side. That's just good fundamental football blocking for him.
Well, they have more weapons than just him. Obviously, he's their home run hitter, as they say, and when they need something, they can give it to him. But they're doing a good job of keeping him fresh. He's going to get out this play. They're going to sneak it to the goal line, and they're going to call him a little bit short, maybe an inch short.
Yeah, the players wanted it. Definitely, I'd have done the same thing, throw my hands up. But looks like he's about a foot short of the goal line. Another quarterback sneak or so, but here comes number 2.
Yep, second down and goal inside the 1. I believe I would sneak it again if I'm them. They get under center again. 15 takes the snap. And he does just that and gets pushed into the end zone by his backfield, and touchdown Colts.
Easy breezy.
Yep, number 15, trying to catch his name. He's doing a good job of leading his team down the field, getting the ball where it needs to be. Throwing passes, threw 2 passes on that drive.
Yeah, those are pretty silky. I mean, he hit, like you said, we had two receivers, a tight end and a receiver dragging across the middle, and he hit each one of them on each pass. So
Colts are going to try to get back that 2-point conversion. They didn't. That extra point they didn't convert earlier. 2 minutes 46 seconds to go in the first half, 12-0. Colts looking for 14. Fake and throw is open to number 33. Defended there by Benz Porter, but that was an easy throw and catch. So I see our cheerleaders and dancers getting ready for halftime, so maybe we can
win that battle.
But anyway, we've got the junior high dance team led by the 9th graders, Emma Kate Ainsworth, Grayson Austin, Ruby Barnes, Story Jacobson, and Nole McDowell. 8th grade, Hannah Grace Hodges, Elliott Panton. And 7th grade, Ella Arswald, Maddie Davis, Lilia Rose Fleming, Caroline Harper, Spencer Jones, Mary Countess Robertson, and Ann Baxter Staples, directed by Mrs. Marcy Wustenhofer. So stay tuned to halftime. We'll have performances from, I'm sure, some Bayou cheer and dance and pillow cheer and dance. So we will video that for you. And but we got a little bit of football to play. Mustangs need to get on the board here, Cliff. Go into halftime with some momentum.
Yeah, let's see if we can't spring Hayes like we did last week on the JA game. Sure would be nice. He almost had a hole on the last kickoff, but number 72 kind of filled it pretty quick. So let's see what they got.
72 is not out there, so we got that going for us.
That's a plus.
Unless he's the kicker. No, 20 is the kicker. Going to kick it to Benz this time, right at the 20-yard line. He feels it and gets upfield, makes one man miss, another man miss, and tries to get to the outside and fighting hard right there. Cliff is still on his feet to about the 40-yard line. That's a good run.
Fight! Wow. I mean that. What was that? 7-8 yards of just juking and jiving and just grinding for a few extra yards. That's a good effort. I like to see that.
Yeah, maybe that's the jolt the Mustangs need to get some things going on offense. They are were slow out the gates, 3 and out with their first offense.
Yeah, what a steal would it be, 14-7 at the half with basically a 2-minute offense. That'd be kind of neat. So let's hope and beg for that.
Right. Mustangs go with their big set here. Not sure that's kind of, I don't know what you call that. It's not a wishbone. You got 2 up front, 1 in the back. Got to review my formations. Don't see that very often.
I know. I think last week we were just calling it jumbo.
We'll call it jumbo. It looks a little different than what they had last week. Maybe it's the same.
It does. It does look a little different.
Second down, and scoreboard says 8, but it's maybe a 7 yards. Miles Beck brings his team to the ball. Tate McClellan with an I formation with Hayes Brown, Walker Goldberg. Good fullback, and gives his to Walker. And he carries a couple of Colts up across the 45 to maybe the 48-yard line.
Tell you, number 72 kind of fell on his back and pushed him to the ground pretty quick.
Yep, 72's made a couple of good tackles. Going to be a long 2.5 yards, maybe back it up to about 3, 3rd down and 3. Big play here for the Mustang offense. They really, for momentum and everything, this has got to be converted if you're a Mustang fan.
Yep, absolutely.
Got a busted play there. Somebody didn't go the right way.
And lost yardage on the play, so that's going to be a difficult one there.
That was kind of all doomed from the start. Somebody, I don't know who it was over there, kind of wasn't set on the right side, and Tate popped up to try to give somebody the ball, and they weren't there, and he just tried to get what he could get, and that was not much, maybe a loss of 1. Bayou's going to take a timeout, as they should, and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, I know what they're thinking. I mean, they got plenty of time with this offense. I'd be doing the same thing. It's going to be all systems go for them. So we've really got to get a good punt here, pin them back as far as we can, and just hold on until halftime so we can regroup.
Yep. Ball will be punted. Concerned about that game. Well, here comes some more scores. 46-yard line. Mustangs will punt it. Clayton Dunn does the punting for the Mustangs. Need to get a good one off, like you said.
I don't think I've ever been to a JV game where they're reeling off college games.
Well, everybody's excited about the start of college football.
Yeah, I mean, good
so,
point.
It is the rate this is going, maybe I need to
might flash
check
that
out
up
my
on
phone,
the live
check
screen.
out my phone. Fake punt inside to Benz Porter, and he is going to
He's going to pick it up. They're going to give it to him. Wow. What a gutsy call.
They are putting the first down marker up. That was going to be very close. He didn't get it by much, but he got it, and that's all that counts. Good job.
Jonathan, I got to be
Gutsy
honest
call
with
there
you.
by Coach Acey.
Yeah, I was kind of looking the other way, wait for the ball to hit the foot, and all of a sudden you say fake punt, and I turn around.
Well, Clayton sold it well. He acted like, faked it like they snapped it over his head, and inside give to Benz, and, that
looking for positives.
We got to do something. You didn't want to give the ball back to them. I mean, a minute eight
not.
seconds with the timeout is plenty of time for this offense the way they're going. So you really, worst case scenario, you keep them off the board, and best case scenario, you get some points right here before halftime. But you're going to have to go fast, and the Mustangs are not really built for that early on. But
No.
you may have to see. If I'm Bayou, I'm looking for ready to defend any kind of trick plays or halfback passes, and keep the running back in front of me and make sure that 3 or 4 yards is not going to beat you right here with a minute to go. But Mustangs have some explosive running backs, so if you can get Hayes Brown or Benz in space, see what happens.
That's right. I mean, it happened to us last week. I mean, we're sitting there kind of trying to find the positives, and all of a sudden Ben sticks his foot in the ground and gains 30 yards. So I mean, it can happen quick. We don't need to go to sleep on this. We can clip some yards away.
JT Maddox on the left side with Braden Goss. Shotgun formation. McClellan back to pass and has. I thought he was going to break through there, Cliff, and he would have had nothing between him, but I'm not sure if that was a screen or they just broke through that line that easy. I don't know.
It looked like the entire offensive line went ole. and just let them on
So
through.
maybe that was a screen, but they were didn't hold their blocks long enough. We'll call it a screen. He's talking to Tate right now.
I think 2 plays were called. The offensive line knew one of them, and the backs knew the other one.
Maybe so. Still early in the season, so we're going to back us up 24 seconds. Mustangs are going to be happy to let this clock run out after this play if they don't gain positive yards. Pitch is to Hayes. And bad pitch, but he made something out of it. They are closing fast. They're really fast. Hayes usually can outrun some folks, but they're closing in pretty good.
I'll tell you, they're in the right position, but their kids are faster than our kids. I mean, that's just flat out in this first half. Now, can we turn on the Jets later? Maybe, but timeout Pilla. Interesting.
Well, we got one more play to run. We got third down, so should have one last play. Coach Acey wants to talk about it.
You never know, right?
That's right. Well, if you don't go, you can't do it. So Colts are up 14-0. They have scored 1 touchdown on the first drive, missed a PAT, scored after a long run by Bordenelli, punched it in after that, and then went for 2. Pitch and catch for a 2-point conversion, which gets us to 14-0. Mustangs have converted 1 first down. By my calculation, that was on a fake punt earlier. I don't know how we're doing 8-minute quarters. It feels like this is way shorter, but last week, the JA Raiders, I should say, threw the ball a little bit more. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I don't know what our clocks
I definitely
are doing.
think so. Well, look at this. We're running a play. Here we go.
Trips to the right. Tate's going to throw it over to Benz, and he's going to again, get a little ahead of himself and take a step before he hauls it in. So now Mustang's going to have to at least snap a ball. You want to just maybe snap it and down it. I don't think I would kick it here.
Yeah, that was the opening play of the game, and we did the exact same result. So, I mean, I think we need to practice that one. I like the play call. I mean, that would have picked up 3, 4, 5 yards without any fakes or missed tackles.
Okay. Mr. Benuzowitz says that we're going to, at halftime, he's going to have to shut it down and kind of restart. So we'll hopefully get it back up in time for some of the festivities. So that's going to be the last play of the first half. Not much positive, Cliff, but you got time to rebound in the second half and come out and see what you made of.
Yeah, I mean, just look at what's going on right now. The Colts are running, sprinting into the locker room, and we're kind of walking off. So we've got to get a pep in our step and get it going. That's
right. So we're going to let Mr. Benu crank it back up, and we'll be back.
may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
We are back for the second half. Hope you guys, believe you guys caught all the Mustang dance and cheer performances. Nice job by those young ladies that we talked about it earlier. They work just as hard as the Cliff. You got a cheerleader, a volleyball player, and a football player. There's no rest.
Cheerleading wins. You know, I always used to make dumb jokes because they were dumb. Those girls work their tails off. 6:45 in the morning all summer. They put out a good product, so I mean it shows. But they practice a ton.
So let's see if the Mustangs made any adjustments at halftime. Going to put 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll be ready to go. I don't know what the answer is, Cliff. You know, you got to kind of respond when you get hit in the mouth like this, and show your mettle and see what you're made of. So all the cliches, but it really is true. You got to kind of, you know, they came out and they had the momentum. Seems like every time we come over here, Bayou is fired up to beat us. They're becoming more and more of a rival for all the Mustang teams, and you know they want to win this game, and they're showing it a little bit more than the Mustangs right now. But our boys are tough, and our boys they can respond. We know we got it in them. They just got to kind of come out and do it.
Yeah, they got to lace up the shoes and buckle the chin straps, right?
That's right. That's right. All those coach speak.
It's not. You don't score until you score. No, I mean, we've, look, we got some pretty good coaches, and so they were talking about the assignments and containment, stuff like that. It just comes down to, do we want it? Do we want to put ourselves in the right positions to hit them hard and stop them on third down?
Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff. Hayes, Brown, Benz, Porter.
That is a positive. We get the ball in the second half.
Kick is going to be short. Clayton Dunn is going to call it and go quickly to the ground. Tried to call fair catch, but it bounced in front of him, so he did wisely, picked it up, and
smart
fell
play.
on.
Absolutely, smart play. Maybe could have gotten something out of that, but you know what? The safe call is the fair catch, and then he wasn't quite sure, by touching the ball. So going down was good.
That's right. It looked like he had been kind of taught to, kind of coached up to do that. Up backs, take the field position. If they're going to give it to you, take it. So Mustangs come out with 2 wide receivers, Aiden Valente. I believe that may be being split wide right. Going to be the inside give.
Look at that
Walker.
push.
I believe that's Walker. And, no, it may be Clayton.
Wow, that's 5-6 yards right there in a huddle.
That's right. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't see the ball carrier. You could just see the pile moving.
Yeah, do that again. I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about,
right.
All those cliches, He came out mad at it, and that's what we need.
Right, Mustang's going to get the ball moved out to the 45. 2nd down and 4. Good start. It is Ben split wide right. Clayton and Aiden Valente here to the near side. Clayton and Hayes. Give his to Hayes. Wrapped up tight as he gets across the 45 to about the 46. Going to bring up another third down, big third down early in the second half.
I tell you, number 70 and 72, they're becoming hard to block. That young man, number 70, who had that tackle, he shucked off that offensive lineman big time.
Yeah, they're pretty physical on the defensive front. Where kind of the opposite. Not that we're not physical, but the defensive line is doing more damage for Bayou right now than the Mustangs.
Yes.
Give his to Hayes. He's got the first down.
Ran right
midfield.
past him that time.
He did.
I mean, but look at Bayou, how far in the backfield that guy was, and we just had we had the speed for the first time. We ran right past him.
We are into Colt territory for the first time tonight.
Yeah, ball spotted on the 49-yard line. Been keeping it on the ground. Let's see what we can do on this play. Ooh, got him off sides. All right.
We got word from Mr. Benuzowitz that the scoreboard software has crashed again. That's why we had to restart it. But we're not going to restart it this time. We're going to keep the video. So, Cliff, let's just keep reminding the folks at home of the time and the score. So, video.
Still 14-zip.
That's right. Video and audio are working, so we're going to keep rolling it from here throughout the second half. I guess that was an offsides penalty that I missed there.
That's right. Yeah, we got 1st and 5 with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left.
I formation, Clayton Goss, Hayes, Brown. Give his off tackle to Hayes. Good first down play. He almost broke that there.
3 straight plays.
Another flag down. That's in the defensive backfield.
We'll take anything we can get if it's on defense. Nope, they're clapping a little bit. Let's see.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs.
Yeah, darn it.
I believe that was some after the play. Maybe I don't know what that was.
Frustration
maybe a little holding the block a little too long.
Yeah.
That's going to back them up. They're going to take the play and back it up 15 yards from there. I'm not sure if first down. They're going to have to measure for the first down first.
Well, where they're spotting the ball now, they're saying he's short. So now we got a little conference with the umpire and the referee.
He's going to accept. Surely he's going to accept the penalty.
Yeah.
Why do you ask? That's going to be a dead ball play. So that's going to be.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
I believe that was first down play though. Because after the penalty,
it was first
down.
and 5. I know they got third down on the yard mark, but that's not right. It was we called they went off sides and it was first and 5. Now it should be dead ball. Should be second and
should be second down and quite a while.
Yeah, they don't have it right.
They're going to call a timeout here. They need to make sure they're calling first down on the scoreboard. Now they're going to third down. It is not third down.
Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate if that happens. I must have fallen asleep for a play. I didn't know you lost 2 downs. Now, Mr. Coach Turner's talking to the referee, so let's see what happens.
Not sure who called that timeout. They're going to give it to the Colts. They're going to have called that timeout. Again, we are here in the on campus of Bayou Academy. 6 minutes and 1 second to go in the third quarter. Mustangs down 14-0, driving. We're into Colt territory and backed them up back across. They're leaving third down there, but it's.
Well, the coaches aren't doing anything. We must be.
Maybe we're wrong.
We fell asleep. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm sure we'll be corrected soon enough. Pass out to, deflected by number 1. You got to cut that guy on the right side there so he doesn't do that. Going to throw it out to the flats again, and that was read well by number 1. Jumped up and knocked it down. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted.
Well, no, I think we got our punt formation in. That's
Fourth down, 16 to go. Goss in punt formation. Bordenelli back to receive. End-over-end kick, going to drop about the 40 and be down there by number 3, Charlie Dunn. So if we missed it, we apologize. If they missed it, that's on them. First down and 10. Colts take over at their own 38-yard line. 37, rather. Promising drive after a first down. Tough penalty there. Just maybe a little over-aggression there by Mustang offensive player.
Yeah, I got to believe there's a little bit of chatter on both sides, and they're getting a little frustrated. I mean, anytime you get told to look at the scoreboard multiple times,
yeah.
We've been there.
Yeah, these guys have played each other since Pee Wee, and they play baseball, basketball, so they're familiar with each other.
Very much so, absolutely.
They want to win. Good stiff arm there. Missed another tackle. Tackled there by 13, William Litton, Graham Howard, and maybe Brandon Barlow in on that stop. Walker had him in the backfield, but he gave him a pretty good stiff arm.
Yeah, a little bit of length to number 1.
Yeah, that's right. He just kind of a size disadvantage, at least for as far as reach goes. Second down and 2 at the 46-yard line. 5 minutes, 18 to go, third quarter. One wide receiver each side. Give this to number 2. Got the first down, and he's going to be brought down there by Graham Howard after he reaches midfield and crosses that into Mustang territory.
Yeah, we get a little momentum and then get that personal penalty and give the ball back to them, and nothing's changed on their end. They got speed, and they're running it right down our throats.
We, at least in talking to the guys, they talked about number 2, but he is not the only player they got on this side of the ball.
Number 1, number 8, the tight ends.
Yeah.
They've got a really, really nice team. We've got to do something because we're going to be competing with them every year.
That's right. Man in motion. Maybe got a little movement early. That's what the signal is. Going to back them up 5 yards. Still first down. Illegal procedure on the offense. Varsity Mustangs will be in action tomorrow night. Finally get a home game, Cliff. So start your Labor Day weekend off at Bill Davis Field. I know you're not going to be there, but
Yeah, I got my wonderful in-laws, their wedding anniversary is tomorrow, so we're going to go celebrate that with them. And I hate that I'm going to miss it, but then we got a nice weekend of college football, and there we go.
That's right. Mustangs take on Hartfield. Significant step up in a challenge tomorrow night for the Mustangs. Coach Crowder will have them ready to play, so come out and see that. It's going to be a jet sweep.
Ooh, there's a little hold right there. They called it. All right, number 33 on 33. Little horse tackle, collar move. So good call by the hopefully, if I'm right, the good call by the official. Yep.
Yeah, holding on the Colts. 2 penalties in a row going to back them up. Positive for the Mustangs.
We have finally found their offensive kryptonite.
There you go. Going to back that off 10 yards.
From
not sure it's from the spot
of the foul, right?
It would appear so. Going to back him up back into their own territory.
Yep.
Way back just across the 35.
We're not going to say much. We do have a few yards. It's first and a few yards, but I think we did that last week, and they gained 33 yards on us for the first down.
That's
so
right.
Let's just little small victories by this defense. A few yards, tackle for a loss. 5 yards, that's fine. Let's see if we can't hold them. It's first and 25.
And we know that the Colts aren't scared to put the ball in the air, so you got to stay at home on in the defensive backfield. And here they
That's
go.
exactly
back
what
to
they
pass.
do.
Got a man open inside. Good. William Litton is going to get credit for that tackle. He knocked him down across the 40. They're going to get to the 45. No penalty, so that's going to be a second down play, gain of about 8.
Got 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Still trailing 14-0. Right now it's second and 15.
Quarterback comes into the shotgun. They've been in that set most of the night. Going to take the receivers trying to get in sync over here to the near side. 2 wide receivers. 1 back set. Back to pass again. Throws it deep. Got a man open, but he's going to overthrow him.
Glad he had a strong arm on that one because he was open by a few steps.
Yeah, just needed to put a little bit more air into that one and let number 1 run under it. But luckily for the Mustangs, it goes incomplete. Ben's Porter there in defensive coverage with help from Clayton Goss. So third down and long. Barney, this is what you want?
Yeah, and I know they've been behind the chains on this drive, but it looks like they've opened up their playbook a little bit, throwing that that pass there. So we need to be ready for everything.
Clock stopped at 3:25 in the third. 14-0. Colts on top. Ball set at the 45-yard line. Big opportunity for the Mustang defense to get off the field. Low snap.
Ooh, low snap. Kind of. Ooh. Thank goodness he's tried to cut it back to the middle. If he would have just looked upfield, he was green grass to the first down.
Cliff, I really doubt they punt the ball here. I wouldn't be, when they've been able to get a playoff, they're not going to, I don't think there's going to be.
Doesn't look like they're going to do it. I don't disagree with the call. I mean, up 14-zip, pretty much dominating the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, I mean, look, they don't get it. They're daring us to do something. I think I'd do the same thing.
Timeout, Colts. So, that play, low snap, defense sees it and kind of freeze a little bit, and hopefully they tackle them in the backfield, and then they kind of lose contain, and you got a man kind of running free over there on the right side. So the fumble snap probably played into their favor, unfortunately.
It has twice this game.
Yeah.
It's almost like our defense gets so excited. Oop, there it is, and then all of a sudden everything just is wide open. So we've got to stay home. I mean, that young man, I mean, again, I said it. It looked like he tried to cut to the middle. He wasn't not paying attention, but he looks upfield, no cut. He is gone.
Right. Second timeout of the second half. 1 left for the Colts. Mustangs still holding on to their 3.
Maybe that could play into our advantage later on.
We'll see.
Yeah. They've kind of
now they're looks like they're changing their mind, Cliff. They do have a back and punt formation. Mustangs don't have anybody deep to receive.
Clayton's backing up a little bit.
There goes Ben's too.
No, yep. Ben said, move away, move away. I got it. Yeah, I'd be prepared for anything. I mean, it's 4th and 7.
They do kick it away from the 45. Good-looking kick.
What a great one. Good bounce.
Takes a Mustang bounce right at the 20-yard line. So Mustangs will take over there. Surprised they didn't go for it, but we'll take it. Good stop. First time they've stopped them on defense. So we'll take that as a small victory and see if we can't capitalize on that.
Yeah, I mean, look at our last drive. I mean, the Colts just shot themselves in the foot with penalties and got way too far behind the chains to make up for it. We did the same thing on our last drive. We avoid a personal foul, penalty, and look, we might be in the business. So let's see what happens. Keep our heads on straight and execute our offense.
McClellan brings his team out, trips to the right. Clayton in the backfield, going to switch places with Hayes now. Tate takes the shotgun snap, swings it out to Hayes. Hayes has got it, got one man to beat, shakes him, needs a block, and Hayes is.
Look at number 15. Holy mother of goodness. Excuse me, is that 16? Wow, that was. He closed 15 yards. You were watching Hayes. All of a sudden, I just see a streak of blue coming out of nowhere, and he really didn't even have a good angle on him.
Yeah, Tate did a good job of getting that over the defensive front there and flipped it over him. Hayes did a good job of getting upfield, made one man miss, and gain of about 22 yards to the 42-yard line. Mustangs moving the ball.
We got it in us. Just let's do it again.
Stays in the shotgun. Clayton Goss is going to move Clayton to his left.
I think Clayton wanted to play quarterback.
Give this to Clayton, and he makes one man miss. 62 is not going to, well, he makes 62 miss, but 33 is there to clean him up. Loss of probably 5. Second down, 15, call it. Coach Acey challenging his players. He knows what they're capable of, and he's trying to get the best out of them right now. Tate gets the play, brings it to his huddle. McClellan goes under center I formation. Inside give to maybe Clayton. Fumble of the ball.
Hey, positive yardage.
Mustangs recover.
Positive yardage. Way to fall on the ball, number 3.
Charlie Dunn recovers it, saves the possession for the Mustangs. Nothing's coming easy against this Colt defense.
It's not. Just when we think we've got a little momentum and you know, we get that 22-yard gain, that defensive front is pretty strong. I mean, look at him, 62, 70, 63, 72, 33. Wow. Those are some studs up front.
Yep, not sure the play clock's running, but Coach Acey gets his play to his quarterback.
Yeah, it just started back up. We got 25 seconds left, 3rd and 9. Looks like we're going to get this snap off.
Shotgun, Walker to his left, trips right. Pass to Charlie Dunn, and the 3rd time we've done that, 3rd time we've had that result.
You know, yeah, it was high. That's the most confident pass we've seen him throw all year. I mean, that had a little zip to it.
We're just a little eager to get it upfield, and that play is designed to catch that ball and have some blockers over there and get upfield. And want to see it work because obviously we've been working on it this week and saw something in their defense. Obviously, this defense is stout up front, and if you can get it out and in space and try to get your playmakers the ball.
Yeah, that is not the quarterback's fault. That's 3 drops on those plays. So, I mean, he's putting it in the right spot.
Good punt by Clayton, and he's going to – ball's going to be fielded there by number 2, Bordenelli, and going to take it up, not much on the return. He wanted to catch that ball in stride.
In zoom. Yeah.
Miles Beck in there on the tackle. I know Miles and his dad are new Mustangs. They came over from Bayou, so he's probably got a little extra want to tonight. playing a good job. Good job there making the tackle, playing some center for the Mustangs, 8th grader. His dad is one of the, I believe maybe the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator for the Mustangs. Not sure what he's doing, so I apologize. But he is a coach on the varsity.
Okay.
Shotgun formation for the Colts. Fumbled snap.
All right, finally played to our advantage.
And we don't let him out of there. And there's going to be a flag, and that's probably going to be some extracurricular activity afterwards. Nope, it's going to be a face mask, so we don't do that, Barney.
I jinxed us.
You
That's
did.
my fault.
You
That's
said
my
it too
fault. We
quick,
finally
too quick.
got something going on a fumble, and we do a face mask.
So
now face mask, defense penalty. Does that? Nope. They're gonna tell them the quarter's over.
face mask on the Mustangs. So that brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll be right. Well, we don't have any. Yeah, we can be right back.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers.
We're back. Start of the fourth quarter here. 8 minutes to go. 14-0. Mustangs no score in that third quarter. Mustangs have moved the ball a couple times, stopped them on third down, and had to punt twice after a couple penalties. So after that penalty, after the loss of yardage, it should be a dead ball.
Was that a 5-yard penalty? I think?
Guess so, but they're keeping it first down. Anyway, maybe it wasn't after the play. What do I know? Bennett has got a grand handful of jersey, not letting him out. Good play. He tried to shake loose, but Bennett got his paws on him and wouldn't let him go. So second down, 12 yards, maybe 11. They're moving it up to. I'm seeing a little more fight out of these guys in the second half, Cliff, so that they're responding pretty well. Colts hadn't been able to move the ball like they did the first half.
No, I agree. It's a little bit more of our offense, really. I mean, we get a couple plays and then a penalty. So our defense is starting to step up a little bit.
Shotgun with the pistol formation. Give it, no, fake. Ooh, pass is caught there by number 1. Tackled right there by Aiden Valente. Pretty good coverage, looked like, and just got in front of him and made the play.
Yeah, you got two things. Quarterback gets hit again as he's throwing the ball like we did last week and throws a dime to a really pretty good covered receiver. So, I mean, good play by Bayou.
Yeah, give him credit. 46-yard line of the Mustangs. 7 minutes to go. Bayou trying to put this one away.
Oop.
Mustangs jump but don't cross the line. That's right.
They gave us one there.
Quarterback giving this line the play call. Give it to number 2, and another fumbled snap, and Charlie Dunn is there.
I'm going to be quiet.
Yep.
All right. No flags on the play. Boom.
Good job, Charlie, coming up on his defensive end position, not letting the quarterback get out like he has in the past on those busted plays.
Yeah, that fumble Ruski's been their best play of the night, and we finally stopped it.
Loss of 4 yards by the Colts. Not sure they're calling it that, but it is worked out.
Tonight it seems planned.
It has worked out like they planned it. Ball set right at midfield. Second down and 15. Colts have been a little more eager to throw the ball this half. They were trying to give it to Bordenelli then. They're going to drop back to pass. Got a man open right there at the first down. Oh, no, well, that's the original line of scrimmage. So
yeah,
tackle there by Aiden Valente.
I tell you, he had a good chance to tee off on him, but I think he felt like he was going to be a little too close, a little pass interference, so he kind of slowed up a little bit, but he was still able to make the tackle. So, that could have been a ball drop on that play.
3rd down and 9. Another big 3rd down for the Mustangs to convert or to keep the Colts from converting, I should say, and try to get the ball back and give it back to their offense one more time. Mustangs running out of time, coming up on 5 minutes to go. Quick game. It's just a little after 8.
Gee, yeah, it has been flying by. A lot of runs, compared to passes. I think there's been, 1 or 2 drop balls?
And the passes have been complete, at least most of them on the Bayou side.
Mm-hmm.
Fake rolls to his right.
Oh, what a good sidestep.
He missed Charlie.
Right into the freight train.
Right into
the freight train, sorry.
Yeah, wonder whose kid that was. Bennett Barnes, another tackle for a loss. 2 on this drive. I won't hold that against him. Good play, Bennett. Back up to midfield. 4th down and 15. Again, the Mustang defense has stepped up. I got to give them credit this second half.
They are playing. Look, they've changed it up a little bit. You got Bennett playing linebacker now versus defensive line, so they're trying to make adjustments. Give it to the coaching staff for that.
A good-looking punt. It's going to fall right at the.
He can boot it.
So the ball's going to be down there by the Colts in the at the 23-yard line of the Mustangs. 4 minutes to go.
Look at my astute observation, and it was a punt. I'm just clueless.
Nah, I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody saw it.
Yeah, my bad. I did not.
We'll go over that in the post-game meeting.
Yeah,
in the meeting
I'm going to get reprimanded for that.
Kent is taking vigorous notes on where you have.
I might not get invited back next week. Kent might be taking over.
No, Kent's just here as QC.
I see.
Monitoring you.
President of the AV Club.
Ball set at the 23-yard line. Mustangs go into their power formation, jumbo, however you call it. Everybody inside the tackles. Pitch is out there to Hayes. He makes one man miss, gets upfield, gets across the 25. Good tough run into about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was all Hayes. He has to sidestep a guy that got in the backfield, which was probably okay, but then the jumbo package, the 2 upbacks, just didn't hold their block long enough to get him sprung for a little bit more yardage.
Yeah, the fans will let you know, Cliff.
Yep.
Good call, Larry.
Larry Anderton, thank you very much for the assistance there. Yes, it was a punt. I was incorrect.
Mustangs going back to what worked last week. We'll see if they can get some go when we're going to hit. Hayes finds a hole, gets across the 30, maybe not quite there for the first down. Going to be about 3rd down and 3. Big play for the Mustang offense if they want to keep this game at
this point in the game. It's a 2 down.
Yeah, I think so.
The way this has been going, you got 2 downs to get 3 yards. Hopefully we can pick it up here and not have to put that stress on our offense or make that decision.
Clock is running under 3 minutes. Mustangs need to go.
Yeah, they need to
go quickly.
A little 2-minute offense, right?
Yep, maybe he called 2 plays. Going to get his offense set, staying in the power formation. Hayes Brown deep. Tate McClellan is going to try to get around number 14, and he's not able to do so. I don't know.
We could have had 7 blockers there, and it wouldn't.
Yeah,
we had three blockers, design rollout for the quarterback, and they still got back to us. So, good call. You're trying to get some blockers out in front of the runner.
Hayes Brown comes out. Walker comes out. Benz and Graham come in. Mustang's going to take their first time out. 2 to go. 2 minutes and 1 second in the 4th quarter. Not looking good for the visitors tonight. Bayou scored on their first 2 possessions.
I may be an orthodontist,
have held the Mustangs
but I know a thing or two about
on offense. So. 4th down, call it 8, maybe 7 for the Mustangs. This is going to be it. If we don't convert here, Clayton is not in punt formation. He's at the running back position, set to Tate's right, coming back to his left now. 3 wide receivers to the left. Tate drops back, throws it. Intended for, it's like number 3 is Charlie Dunn. Threw a pretty good ball there. He just kind of couldn't get it all the way out to the far side of where Charlie was running.
Yeah, some of our players won a pass interference, but they were both running, looking back at the ball. I don't know if you can call it at this point.
I could see that go either way. I kind of wanted to say it too. It looked like he had his hands on him, but I don't know if it would have made much difference. But nonetheless, Colts are going to take over and try to run this clock out and seal this victory.
Yeah, I don't see him running it out. I see him trying to score as fast as they can. Just get the score up as high as possible. But again, put up some good defense and let's see if we can stop them.
Going under center here. Probably just going to hand the ball off and see if the Mustangs can stop them. Sweep it out. Gets around the edge there. And nope, they didn't down it.
I didn't see it that fast. I thought it'd be a couple of plays. But untouched from the 27-yard line. A little sweep action for number 2.
Yep. That is not sure if he scored the first. I know we didn't score the second touchdown. The quarterback sneaked it, but he's had a good ball game. He ran probably 60, 70 yards down to inside the 5. So he's probably over the 100-yard mark if I had to guess. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go. Bayou's going for 2. Fake to Walker Goldberg didn't bite on that fake.
Way to stick with it, Walker. That was a great tackle.
Walker still fighting out there. Good to see. Tried to pump fake him, and he didn't bite and held on and slung the quarterback down. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go in this contest. 20-0. All Colts tonight. I believe Mustangs will be back at home next Thursday night. North Delta coming to town. So come out and support these young guys and cheerleaders and dancers, and see if we can't get a victory next week. Two tough games to open up the season. Similar to last year, Cliff. I don't know. Maybe we can get these guys later in the season next year and see if we can something change.
Yeah, I mean, what do? You maybe try to catch them while they're still rusty, or you catch them when they're kind of through a long season. Either way, you got to play them. So tonight they just came out and they punched us in the face pretty early, and just executed their offense really well.
They really did most of the game what they wanted to do, and Mustangs were not able to do much of what they wanted to do on offense. Just a couple of ill-advised penalties, some drop passes, unforced errors. Ben Porter's going to get that ball upfield, shake off a tackle, still on his feet, and got a lot of running room.
This
and he's
could go all the way.
He's at the 30, the 20, one man to beat, and he's going to beat him.
Look at that.
Touchdown,
right.
Benz. Great job.
Number 72 didn't wrap up. He tried to bump him down.
He did. He kind of chest bumped him and didn't wrap up, and Benz made him pay.
I believe that's going to be a couple of gassers in the next practice for that team when they look at that huddle cam. I mean, he wraps up, it's over. And look at Benz just trying. And we've done that all night. I mean, we get hit, we don't go down. We're we're trying to get yards as best we can. So I got to give it to those young men. They're trying every play.
Going to be the Porter to Porter show. McCraw Porter, wow.
Just barely went through, didn't it?
Yeah, McCraw Porter, a 7th grader, kicks the PAT through the uprights.
That's going to give him a lot of confidence, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Benz runs it back. I didn't see where he took that ball, probably the 25 or so, all the way back for a touchdown. Like you said, he ran into the middle, tried to get some tough yards, and got bumped outside by 72, and then he was off to the races and outran them all. That was impressive because these guys are fast.
They are. I mean, he caught him at the goal line, but luckily the field was the length it is.
That's
I mean,
right.
because another yard and he's tackled. These Colts are very fast. So good job, Benz. What a great – that's 2 games in a row we've had punt returns. So we got some good special teams.
That's right. Mustangs are going to go to their correct side of the field now.
Whoopsies.
And we're going to see maybe how our onside kick game is. Wyatt Moses, Jackson Dunn, Charlie Powers.
We're starting to spread out a little bit, but it wasn't hidden at all which side we were going to.
Brings Clayton and Graham to the near side. This is our normal kickoff team, so I don't know that we've got a separate hands team, but Brandon Barlow is going to tee it up at the 40. See if Mustangs can't find some magic late in this game. Colts are anticipating the onside kick. Got 10 guys up tight. Branham kicks it. And right to 46 kind of smothered it there.
Yeah, he did. The score's 20-6 on the scoreboard, but that last extra point was good, right?
It was.
Yeah.
I believe it was good. The extra point was good, correct? Extra point was good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
right.
So we got
there
we go. Now we got it.
They heard us.
We need every point we can get our hands on. All right, maybe Miracle fumble. They've been fumbling those shotguns tonight. Maybe we can maybe they can leave one on the ground for us.
Yep, we'll take it any way we can get it. Ball set right at midfield. Mustangs do have 2 timeouts if they choose to use them, which I believe they would. Shotgun formation. Colts would just need a first down and ice this one away. Both Mustangs going for the ball.
Woo! Yeah.
Tough run in there by Bordenelli. He's run tough all night. Gain of 5 yards. Mustangs do take their second timeout. Going to need to bow up here and try to get the ball back. If a first down would do it. We've come over here in varsity games, Cliff, and this fan base is, and I'm only coming to the Pillar game, so they may be like this every night. But when you come over here, you're going to get an intense game, and you've got to match the intensity from the jump.
Yeah.
We've come over here in varsity and not been able to do that, and maybe kind of weren't ready to match that early on tonight.
Yeah, I mean they're looking at film and seeing 6 plays run last week, and they're like, okay, maybe we can do something. They come out and you're right, the intensity was there, and I wouldn't say we came out flat, but they were definitely charged up more than we were.
That's right. Under center, pitch to maybe a block in the back, but the runner's going to go out of bounds. Do us a favor there. Going to run out of bounds there by number 12, Clayton Goss. So it's going to be short of the first down. Mustangs can save that timeout. Going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a gift right there.
Coach is telling him, stay in bounds next time, buddy.
Yeah, cut it in.
1 minute, 8 seconds to go in this game. Colts up 20-7, needing a yard. And you can put this one in the books.
Yeah, where do you think the play is going?
And 72, Clayton
72.
Beckwith.
What a great little tackle that was.
Now the Mustangs going to take the last timeout. Going to get the ball back. Good job by the Mustangs. You everybody in the building knows what's coming,
Yeah.
and Mustangs were ready for it and stopped it.
Yeah, I mean, number 2, what a great game. He's got to be a little tired.
I would think so.
I mean, they've been riding him, and he's been doing
I'm tired of watching him.
Well, you got a minute and 3 seconds.
That's right. I don't know. If you're Bayou here, do you go to your bread and butter and try to get 2 yards? Do you risk a punt return? Obviously, the Mustangs have
shown their special
shown
teams.
that the special teams is a strong suit. So
Look at it. They're going for it.
Yep, they are going to go for it here. I think that's the right call on them.
Absolutely. I mean, 27, minute left.
Call him, try to jump him off sides. Sweep to the right. He's going to have plenty of room. And he's not ready to go down yet.
That
but he
poor
does
kid's got to be tired.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great game. What a great game. That was just easy peasy right there. We're thinking up the middle, and they just throw a toss sweep to the right side.
So 53 seconds. Colts will be able to go into victory formation if they so choose. Ball set at the 20-yard line. Not sure if there was a timeout called.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're running the play clock down.
Okay, yeah, the clock is running after the first down. I see. 20 seconds.
I want to give a shout out to Mary Claire Brock, the soccer coach for the varsity soccer coach girls. She's telling us hello, Jonathan. So,
is that what she said?
Yeah, she said hello.
Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah, actually, I think she said that we need help.
We need help. Oh, okay.
There was a we, not not a you. Yeah, not a you. So, yes, Mary Claire, there's going to be a board convened after this to discuss my on-air talents, and we will surprise you next week if I'm here.
11 seconds to go. Colts will just need to down it one more time. Again, tomorrow night, varsity Mustangs in action at home. Next week, the junior high Mustangs, these junior high Mustangs. I'm not sure what the slate is. Check the website for Pee Wee games beforehand. But North Delta usually brings some younger guys, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of Pee Wee action. Tomorrow night, I know before the game they're going to have some Meet the Mustangs, I believe soccer and volleyball, maybe softball too,
cool.
to introduce those young ladies before the game. So come out early to show them your appreciation. The volleyball team and soccer team are having success. Softball's playing hard. And
the victory formation, the best play in football,
that's right? So horn's going to blow, and it's going to be a Bayou Colt victory.
Yeah.
And 20-7.
Yeah, I mean, they did everything right. I mean, they did good. They had penalties. That's really the stop in the beginning of the second half. But they played pretty darn hard. Got to give it to them.
Let's see what they're doing here. Are they shaking hands, or it's like the coaches are having some
conversation?
Talking? Coach AC says, "Good game." Maybe. Their coach says, "Same to you."
See you later. Yeah, that looks a little unfortunate. You want to end on a positive note. They're playing hard, and yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, we can, as their coaches are walking off, we can, wish Jim Quinn a speedy recovery on his foot gout. But
HIPAA Barney.
But other than that, look, we had some bright spots on that game. So I mean, we just got to keep putting it together and keep trying hard.
That's right. So for Cliff Barnes, John Benuzowitz, Kent Mortimer, Clint Dunn on the camera. Thanks, guys, and safe travels. And we'll see you next week.